Shalom, family. I thought I would start your day out real good once again. So I woke up early, and about 5 in the morning, I got an email that Daniel Cameron lost the governor's race. Now, y'all know yesterday was election day in several different states. My state was one of those states. And I'm kind of glad I got this because I forgot about Daniel Cameron there for a moment. But I did read something about a week ago that he was getting tired on the campaign trail because everywhere he went, people were bringing up Breonna Taylor, and it was getting to him towards the end, because he had been campaigning for about a year. And everywhere this man went, every single place he went, it was brought up. Breonna Taylor, Breonna Taylor. So he was cracking towards the end because he kept seeing it over and over. And I said, that serves him right. I hope for the rest of his breathing days on this earth, everywhere he goes, someone brings up Breonna Taylor, because what he did to her was wrong. To this very day, Breonna Taylor still never got her due process because of Daniel Cameron. And at this point, y'all, it may take waiting for the election of another attorney general for Kentucky for her to get that day, because it is very clear Daniel Cameron is not going to let Breonna Taylor's case go before a jury. And he has blocked it all the way up until this time. He will not let her have it. Now, he did put some of those cops on trial, but it was for other things like her neighbor's apartment getting shot above her, but not specifically for Breonna Taylor. So, yeah, you know how it is. I just had to be disrupted, right? All right. So, let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this story. I'm definitely happy to deliver this story to you in the morning, and I sure hope it makes your day. All right. So Daniel Cameron ran against the sitting governor, Andy Beshear. And of course, he just won his second term, and he fends off Daniel Cameron, the form, the current attorney general for Kentucky. So Andy Beshear wins his second term this past Tuesday, fending off Daniel Cameron, the Republican Commonwealth Attorney General. Daniel Cameron, who have been the bluegrass state's first ever black governor if he had a one. And I'm glad. And y'all, they said 87% of the vote in Beshear led Cameron by 5 percentage points. So more than 62,000 votes out of 1.2 million votes that were cast. So the race had been closely watched and it was real popular, you know. And unfortunately, I wish it was a landslide for Andy Beshear, but I'll take the fact that this man won over Daniel Cameron, who definitely did not deserve anything. And y'all, this is what happens when people come together when they see an injustice happening. And many people saw it. That's why everywhere this man spoke in the state of Kentucky, he was met with Breonna Taylor protest. So it didn't matter what county or what part of the state he went to, he was met with that. And that's good. That serves him right. I don't feel bad for Daniel Cameron. So they said that this was one of the most closely watched states in the country. I mean, elections in the country, this one. So they called Daniel Cameron a rising star, but now you can call him a failing star. On the Republican side, Cameron had been the state's comparable GOP machine at his back, along with the endorsement of Trump. Yes, I do remember Donald Trump endorsed him. But then again, y'all remember when Donald Trump was in office, Daniel Cameron, was one of the attorneys that he grabbed when he was trying to fight the election. And plus, if you go online, there's pictures of Daniel Cameron being up at the White House with Donald Trump. So that should not be too shocking that Trump endorsed him. And, in fact, Trump on his social media platform, Truth Social, had went out on Tuesday and he urged people to cast a vote for Daniel Cameron for governor. I guess even Donald Trump's endorsement could not help Daniel Cameron. Good. All right. So Daniel Cameron on the issue, the A issue, Roe v. Wade, he was backing that there's a ban on that in his state. That's what he also ran on, with the exception of grape and incest. Beshear largely concentrated on economic record and Kentucky achieving to its lowest unemployment rate in history. So that's what Beshear had focused on the campaign trail. While Daniel Cameron ripped Beshear for his more liberal maneuvers as governor, such as vetoing legislation prohibiting transgender women from playing on sports teams. So this is what Daniel Cameron went after. Well, okay, whatever. And and Beshear, he also vetoed a bill that so-called gender affirmation care for children. So he banned that. Well, it looks like no matter what Daniel Cameron ran on, he lost. I guess all those butter biscuits that he's been stacking up just didn't pay off at all at the end of the day. So he is still, unfortunately, the attorney general for Kentucky, but he certainly will not be governor. How you doing, LVZ? I'm gonna have to come over to your live and hear what you got to say about this. But yes, may the name Breonna Taylor live on. May it live on. May Daniel Cameron, when he gets into his 70s and 80s, I hope everybody that he's living around will constantly say Breonna Taylor's name every time they see him. I want that mess to haunt him for the rest of his days, y'all. I really, truly do. You know, this may not be the justice that we want, but it sure feels good that Daniel Cameron did not prevail in his bid for governor. That's all I got to say on this one, y'all. So, everybody, I hope I made your day by doing this live stream. So, you know what? Share the live stream, pass it on to people that may not know that Daniel Cameron lost, but he did. And even the endorsement of a former president could not save his campaign. Mm-mm-mm. So, everybody, please enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll certainly come back with another topic on the live stream. Shalom, family.